All right, check this, right? Before we even start this video, let me ask you a real serious question, right? Say me and you are friends, right? Say me and you are BFS, we're real good friends and stuff like that too. And then say some random person does something to you, whether they jaw you, whether they rob you or something like that. And then the very next day, you see me taking a picture with this person, or a few days later, you see me at a birthday party with this person, just living it up, keying. Would you be mad about that? If your answer is yes, keep watching this video. Let's get started. All right, check this, right? Real quick disclaimer before we even start this video, so I know this video is for you. If you're the type of person that drinks eggnog, this video is probably not for you. Eggnog, like, it looks disgusting. I never even tried it, but it just sounds like it tastes nasty. So if you drink eggnog, this video is probably not for you. And speaking of eggs, if we go out for breakfast and we all order our eggs, they ask us how we want our eggs. You know me, I'm gonna get my joints scrambled hard with little onions and peppers, all that in there. And you say you want your joints over easy. This video is probably not for you. Like, over easy, like, that's raw egg that you eat. Like, my daughter came back from her mom's house and I was cooking breakfast and she asked for an over easy egg. I damn near almost filed for a paternity test. But this video is probably not for you if you eat eggs over easy. And last but not least, if you're the type of person that gets mad when somebody try to force you to be a drug dealer, this video is probably not for you. You know what? This video might not be for me. Let me tell you what happened though. So I'm walking into the corner store. I'm going to the corner store. Guy outside the corner store like, yo fam, you know, got some smoke? Yo, you got some smoke? I'm like, no, I don't hustle. He's like, come on, man, I only need a nick. I'm like, I don't hustle. So I go in the store, get my Lucy's. I was going to the store to get some Lucy's. You know, I couldn't get the whole pack, you know, 3 Lucy's for $2. So I come out of the store. He's like, yo, come on, fam. I need some smoke. I'm like, yo, I don't have smoke. He's like, yo, I'm not a cop. I'm like, why would you think that I assume that you were a cop? But why wouldn't you assume that I'm a cop? Why would you just assume that I'm a drug dealer? Like, I don't hustle. I hate when people try to force you to be a drug dealer. I told you 3 times, I don't sell drugs, B. I should have said, yeah, got the money, hopped in the car, and just sped off. But anyways, these disclaimers had absolutely nothing to do with this video, but let's get started.
They can't stand the facts. A lot is in saying they can't stand this raps. I'm so buffalo like I'm Bandana Black. I'm from the 716. We determined and we discipline. Oh, that's your man. Better get him for you missing that. DJ Bandana.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well-Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo. If this is your first time on my channel, do me a favor right at the bottom of the video. Hit that subscribe button. If you're a player also too, hit that like button. If you super cool with Bandana Black, share this on your social media, Facebook and all that good stuff. If you've been rocking me for a while, maybe you heard me DJ on radio, maybe I came to your city, DJ at a concert or something like that, or maybe you just came across me online. You already know you're part of the fam now. You tied in with DJ Bandana Black and the Bandana fam. Salute and shout out to the Bandana fam. Check this, right? So you know earlier in the video I was saying like if me and you are friends and somebody does something to you and me and you are friends and I'm like key and being friends with the person, would you be affected by that? French Montana kind of did that, but I want to ask you guys' opinion of this. Maybe I'm bugging, because at the first instance I was like, you know what, maybe I'm bugging. Then it happened again, like within 2 weeks of each other. I was like, nah, French Montana moving kind of crazy. But we're gonna talk about that. Before we get into that though, I gotta send a big shout out to the homie Tony Taylor, the artist. Like I always say, I'm not one of these people who hopped on YouTube and put a DJ in front of my name. I do this in real life, so music always comes first for me. This is his new single. It's called Slept on Me. I'm gonna play just a snippet of the song. This joint is dope too. Like usually I don't even really like smooth type music, but this joint is dope. Like, this is in my playlist right now. Shout out to Tony Taylor, the artist. Slept on Me. This is a clip of his actual new single. I will put links in the description. You can check out the full video, the full song. He got a bunch of other dope music and stuff on there too. Make sure you go over to his page. Like I said, links are in the description. Show him some love. Subscribe to his channel. Follow him on Instagram. All that good stuff.
They slept on me. I made them me. In words they speak. They slept on me. They slept on me. I made them eat. In words they speak. They slept on me.
Okay, so like I said, that's Tony Taylor, the artist, Slept on Me. Let's get into the situation with French Montana. And Bandana fam, I need your help on this topic right here. I need you guys just to follow along with the story I'm about to tell you, which is actually facts, and to tell me am I bugging. Maybe I'm bugging because if this is my man, I might have to do something to him. I might have to do something to him. So the first instance is, remember back when Max B was beefing with Jim Jones, and like it kind of got kind of spooky out there. It got kind of crazy out there with that situation. But French Montana and Max B was like this. Like you wouldn't see French Montana without Max B. Like if you mention Max B, you see French Montana. If you mention French Montana, you see Max B. So Max B unfortunately went on unwanted vacation, we'll say that. Hopefully he gets back home soon. Max B got locked up. French Montana was still out. Him and Jim Jones basically still had an issue. But the only reason that French Montana really had an issue with Jim Jones was because of Max B. Now, earlier this year, Max B did an interview, and he didn't say that the beef was squashed with Jim Jones, but he basically said, like, he's not pursuing it anymore. Like he had time to kind of grow up. He's not into all of the beef and stuff like that, and he kind of moved on from it. So I'm thinking like, okay, since he moved on from it, him and French Montana, as far as with Jim Jones, they should be cool. But then Jim Jones was online about a week or two ago, and he basically said that he don't want nothing to do with Max B. He kind of, I'm not gonna say he dissed him, but he didn't big him up. He didn't big him up. So if you're Max B and you're looking at the situation, right? Your man is out here about to do a whole verses with Jim Jones. So word was out that Jim Jones and French Montana was going to do a verses battle. So I'm looking at it like, that's crazy, because if Max B was beefing with Jim Jones and French Montana was beefing with Jim Jones, and Jim Jones basically just, I'm not going to say downed Max B, but he didn't big him up either in the interview. If that's your man, how are you doing anything with him? But I was like, you know what? Bandana Black, maybe being petty. I'm from the east side of Buffalo. That's how we rock. Like, it's all or nothing. I'm thinking like, you know what? Maybe they're from a different area. They're a little bit older than me. They're a little bit more wiser than me. So maybe that's cool. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm bugging. But then a few weeks later, rest in peace to King Von. King Von passed away. Now, the whole King Von situation, the whole reason why King Von and Quando Rondo and all of them basically had a whole issue. It was based off of NBA YoungBoy, his whole situation with Lil Durk, whatever else like that too, and King Von, whatever like that. So basically, those two camps had an issue with each other, right? And then King Von passes away, and French Montana releases a new single. And you know who's on that new single? NBA YoungBoy. So if you're Lil Durk, because Lil Durk and French Montana was cool. Remember, Lil Durk was technically, even though he said he was signed to Coke Boys, he technically wasn't signed to Coke Boys, but he was representing Coke Boys heavy. So if Lil Durk and French Montana is super cool with each other, how is French Montana next single going to be with NBA YoungBoy? If I'm Lil Durk, I'm probably looking at this like, yo, bro, like, you kind of, with your man Max B did that. I don't really know Max B, so I ain't going to speak on that. If I'm Lil Durk, I'll be thinking that way. But it's like, yo, my bro just passed away, and you basically doing a song with the ops. Now, am I bugging, or would you feel the same way? Because Lil Durk said it himself. He basically said that he would put in work for French Montana. If you don't believe me, listen to this right here.
And nigga, I drill for him. I ain't still signing French, but I kill for him. Who say?
Okay, so as you can see, Lil Durk basically said, I ain't still signed to French, but I, you know what I'm saying, for him. So if you're the type of person that'll put in work for somebody, I'll tell you like with me, right? So if I'm the type of person that I'd put in work for you, I'm doing that with the assumption that you would do the same thing for me. So Lil Durk is saying that I'm not even signed to French Montana, and you can't do nothing to him. I will still do something to you. But then his man passed away, and your first song that you release is with NBA YoungBoy. Now, granted, I understand this is the music industry, this is the business. Like, NBA YoungBoy is one of the biggest artists out right now, especially as young artists. Like, you need that following, you need that clout. But I'm the type of person where I live off of principles. Now, the principles that I live on might be kind of messed up, it might be kind of wrong, but it's based off of the area that I grew up in. I grew up on the east side of Buffalo, where it's either you choose a side, like you can't play both sides. Playing both sides might get you left on one, basically. That's how we rocking where I'm from. Like I said, I might be wrong, so I want to hear from the Bandana fam. Let me know. Is French Montana moving kind of different out here? Like, first with Max B, and then Lil Durk supposed to be his little bro, and the first single that you put out is with somebody who's technically his op right now. I don't know, but I want y'all to hop in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Honestly, I need y'all opinion, because I was just thinking in my head, like, that's kind of crazy. If I'm Lil Durk right now, I probably would want to do something to French Montana. Now, maybe I'm bugging, maybe they all cool with it. Maybe Lil Durk is looking at it like, yeah, my man did pass away. Yeah, you did do a song with him, but it's all business. We still cool. I still do whatever for you. But me personally, I couldn't do it. I don't know. But shouts out to y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Again, we're going to end this off with music. And also, I got something, after we play this single, I got something that's going to play out after this too that I put together. If you haven't watched my last couple videos, whatever, the new intro to the show, The Blackout, also too. But this is Tony Taylor, the artist, Slept on Me. Like I said, links will be in the description. You can check him out. It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, Even More Respected, Mr. Hashtag I Am Buffalo. And as I always say, these lights is hot as hell. I'm sweating, but I'm out.
They slept on me, I made them me. In words they speak, they slept on me. They slept on me, I made them eat. In words they speak, they slept on me.
Warning, warning, warning. Tonight's forecast is a total blackout.
You know what that means, baby.
It's the blackout with DJ Bandana Black.
Yeah, it's your boy Taj, man. I want to give a big shout out to my brother, my guy, DJ Bandana Black. The Black Eye Buffalo stand up. God Squad, Free Dick Wolf. Layo.
What's good, Buffalo? This your boy Uncle Murder from Brooklyn, East New York. And you already know I'm rocking with the homie DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, the Blackout.
This the king of Philly, Gilly the Kid, and kings only rock out with kings, so you know I'm rocking out with my man DJ Bandana Black, aka Mr. I Am Buffalo. Huh?
Hey yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Spills, and you are now tuned into The Blackout, hosted by DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. You already know we got love for you. Westside stand up.
DJ Bandana.